Hey everybody, and welcome back. We are over here on one of Raz's streams, or fields,
There
chopping
you
some
go.
corn.
Okay.
I just got lagged first time ever.
Started streaming about 30 seconds ago. If that was it. How is everybody? Hey Caleb, what's up?
I want to ask Jerry to stop cutting trees if he is.
Killing crop. Hey Alan, what's up? Tanya? Tonight we're going to run the truck. So we've foraged, harvested enough. We've run the tractor. So I think tonight we're going to run the truck. Got lots of fields to do tonight. In fact, we're going to do field 80,
Sorry, it's hitting the tree a little bit
75,
there we go.
20, and 11. Got 4 fields to do. We'll see how much of this we can get done in the next couple hours. While we're waiting on those jokers, let's jump over here and check out Roy's new farm. For some reason, the BGA didn't work out for Roy. Like it was breaking on him. He's going to build out his own little farm here. I think he's done a pretty good job. Hey, Genetic, what's up? This was all grassland. Come through here, put all this in. Nice assortment of buildings. These are all from the Modding Welt Hoff pack. All right. Let's head on back, I guess. Something else that's going on is that Raznik has moved out. He used to be here. He has moved out and actually has moved way up north. So he's moved up here. He's going to start not like a contracting business, but he's going to start a business
full, Darren.
where he is where he's basically making seed and fertilizer for folks, and he's going to basically be requesting crops from various folks in order to make his products. Then he's either going to sell the products to other farmers or sell them at a sell point. I thought that was a pretty good idea. Hey James, hey Ryan. The whole purpose and the whole thought process around that is to basically try to encourage folks to collaborate and work together, as opposed to Jerry's over here. As opposed to just having 7 or 8 independent single-player farms on a multiplayer server. While we're waiting on them to fill up a load, we come over here and check out, see what Jerry's doing. Looks like he's doing a little fertilizer spreading. Funny stuff. Alright, let's jump back down here. Yeah, I could bring you a trailer. I could bring you one.
Alright.
Hey, Grey Wolf, what's up?
My tractor's over there too, Klein, if you just want to use it instead of the truck.
Yeah, this will work. How's everybody doing tonight?
Darren, you probably can leave that on the trailer this time because he probably already has one empty on the trailer.
That's all right, I'll pick it up.
All right. The hook lists at work. It's fun to watch.
Oh no, toothache. It's terrible.
Whoa.
Tragedy.
What was that?
Tragedy.
How's that even a thing?
I'll let you guys go and then I'll mess with that.
Alright.
Oh, what am I going to do there?
I can get past it here.
That's an interesting combination. Chocolate chips and
That's pretty wild.
and booze.
I'm just watching Klein back there flop around.
I recovered quite nice. Thank you very much. So you're going to sell these fields?
Yeah, this is the last one I have. Sold them all.
I showed everybody your plan up there. So your goal's not you're not going to own fields either?
No, that's my goal. I might own a grass field if I start doing beef cattle. Maybe. I don't know though, because I can buy TMR so cheap. But I'm going to make a spreadsheet tab, kind of put what I need, let people sign up. That way they're growing it for, and I'll pay probably a little bit better than the map.
Yeah, you'll be making money. Oh, I figured out the other day we were off by a factor of 10. The BGA isn't going to make me 1.4 million on that load. It's going to make me 140,000. Hey, Steve, the farmer, what's up?
Tell you what, if somebody wants to do arable, this is a nice little farm, man.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just seeing if we can't try to get this corn chopping operation down to a science. We've got 4 fields to do tonight. Hey, Will, what's up? Steve, I downloaded it, but I haven't looked at it with any real depth, because I was asking
much do I
around.
get per container, Clint?
10.
10 grand per.
You get 2,500.
That's what I thought.
I get 10.
That's right.
I'll give you 10 for the field and then 2,500 per container.
Yeah, it'll work out nice.
The reason I haven't looked at it really with depth is that when I was asking around as basically
you could do?
Where it was released at.
Just thinking.
Apparently, it was released at a private Facebook group. But from what I understood, he was looking to release it on a couple other sites
shooting over clients
at some point. And basically, I'm just waiting until it's more publicly released before really doing a video and looking at it with any real depth. I did look at the PDA. It is an interesting layout, for sure. Yeah, right now it's available in a private Facebook group and on some swipe sites.
That truck needs a little weight on the front.
Yeah, it does. Now, I was hearing that this truck, when it's loaded, the weight shifts. I don't know if that's the truth or not. I heard that when this truck is loaded, I guess the center of gravity is lowered, because nobody's rolled this thing yet.
That'd be neat if they built into it like that.
Brakes don't work. Wind chasers, I don't know where that one's at. I haven't seen that one without it being on a upload site, a reload site by a bot that's put it there. Hey, Michael, what's up? Let me check over there real quick when I'm unloading these. Oh, we got a lot of weight here. Better slow down. Let's see if we can't maybe get some more silage in the hopper.
A little tractor that could.
That's a steep little hill there. Then I think the real weight stuff's enabled too, so makes everything.
Oh, that would be why I didn't look at it. If it's still technically beta, it's technically not fully released yet.
Weird staring. I got these freaking dots going all over the place. This is real cool.
You want to turn it off? Just hit Alt S and turn it off. And you want the shift forward and reverse, hit Control Space. Oh, it's okay. It's alright. But yeah, I typically try to avoid maps that they list as beta, simply because
my OCD's kicking in. It won't let me cut this.
they're going to change so much.
There we
go. Caleb, it's in the description. Or it's in the title, too.
Yeah, everything was ready to harvest today, except for field 85, but I never planted it anyways. I just bought it, but I never harvested it, so. Yeah, Roy's built him a little pink empire over there on the west side.
Yeah, I don't I don't see it coming out soon. It wouldn't surprise me if that map doesn't come out until summertime. Go.
98.
100 or no? Must be.
Poplar field, oh my gosh. Poplars are forever. Poplars take forever. I would find the smallest field on the map, put that in poplar, and that'd be the only thing I'd ever do. The only field I'd ever put poplar on. But like potatoes. What Midland? The one that just came out the other day? Did a map video on it. Didn't really have much interest in playing it. Didn't really strike me as that interesting for me personally. I've been doing a private play on new what is it? New Woodshire. That one I'm enjoying myself on. Go. Let's go over here and wait on these guys. What's up with these log racks beside the fields?
Yeah, they were I've tried to remove them. Like, I tried cutting them down, and you can't, so.
Gonna hang out over here waiting on you. What was that new map that was out the other day? Was that Midland map that had that narrow strip of poplar field? Yeah, I got that on the other trailer. Figured I'd unload a container here so you didn't have to go far. So we're at 3 containers.
Yeah, it seems like every field we've done has gotten about 6 for each job. Because let's see, Stainless's last night, his 2 fields I think was around 6 something, and then the other one we did I thought was around 6 containers.
Yeah, that was the map that when I did the video I had some stuttering on. Wasn't sure where that came from. Kind of went away eventually, but still, it was a little odd. And it was like
So
my
you can see
fourth.
how full Darren is, can't you, Klein? Because it's your equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could. That'd be nice.
Well, Darren's part of the farm too, so I can see it. He's at 72%. And I upgraded that tractor since the last time you were on. It's actually the bigger model. Yeah, now the big thing on this map is this massive mountain. These trees.
Doing pretty good, except for the real steep part.
Yeah, that was the map that I was thinking about with the lag. So the TI on any card is kind of like the next
96.
An interim step.
100.
So the 1050 would have been, the first gen, and then the next interim, the 1050 Ti, would be faster than the 1050.
Yep. I'm gonna jump into GE and see if I can do some terrain editing.
And then, so like for example, I have.
Maybe we'll have a Farmer Klein Discord channel map.
I have a 1070 Ti, which is roughly about the same speed.
Just bounce it around to everybody.
As a 1080.
Everybody put their part in.
There was a pretty big performance difference between the 1080 and the 1070 when they came out, but the 1070 Ti is 1070 Ti performs about on par with the 1080. And the new card, the 1660, performs about on par with the 1070 Ti, but it is cheaper, by far cheaper. So if you're looking at getting a new card, depending on what your budget is, you might want to look at the 1660. You might be able to get a heck of a lot more performance for about the money that you would spend on, let's say, a 1050. Next field after this is 75, which is just outside the BGA.
Okay.
Then we'll run to 20, which is on the other side of the mountain. Then we'll run to 11, which is up there north by the strip mine. So if you just Google 1050 versus
take over the chopper, just let me know.
Just Google 1050 versus 1050 Ti, and you should be able to get some websites that would give you comparative performance stats between the two. Or you could compare the 1050 Ti and the 1660. I have no idea what the prices are on the 1660 or the 1050 Ti at this point, but you might want to look at it. Your budget permits it.
I'm just going to jump all the way over to the other side there.
I would get the newest card you can. Now, the other thing to think about is how much power is in your power supply. You want to make sure you can actually power that graphics card. I had a 960. I upgraded from a 960 to a 1070 Ti. And that basically doubled my performance. The next upgrade is got an i7 coming. Right now I've got an i5 6600K that I've overclocked.
I think I got my wheel sensitivity too sloppy for the
stock speed on that is 3.5 gigahertz. I've overclocked it to 4.3. But I still don't think I can get the full performance out of the 1070 because I don't think my CPU can give it enough data. So I'm gonna put a
95.
An i7 7700K in it, and I'm hoping I can overclock that up to about 5 gigahertz because the stock speed on that one's 4.5, and that should definitely push the 1070 to its fullest. Then I've also got a new monitor coming. I've got a 32-inch 2K display coming. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully that'll be here in about a week. Think you'll be able to get the rest with the containers you've got?
Oh yeah, yeah. So we got 2 empties, and I doubt we'll fill this last one. So we got 1 full one up here still. So that's 5 starting on 6 here.
Oh no, I'm stuck. There we go. And right now I've got 27-inch 1080p screens that are only 60 hertz. So this one is 144 hertz. I'm really looking forward to that. Alright, so we're going to drop these containers right here. Then we'll go get those others. There's no news on Seasons 19, other than what's maybe in the thread over at Giants forums. Well, Steve, I've been in the IT business for 20 plus years, so.
Back up, OCD.
Yep. I know a little bit. What's the last news you've heard, Schaefer? Did you see the crop rotation graphic they put up last week? Alright, so when the field's empty, just drop that container. Then I'll go figure out how much I owe. Yeah, they posted a screenshot. Well, not a screenshot. They posted a GIF over on Twitter, I guess, where it was basically showing crop rotation, or basically hinting at crop rotation. So we know that crop rotation, or the concept of crop rotation, is going to be implemented in seasons somehow. Let's see here. I think they may have said a couple other things in the work in progress thread in the last week. Can't remember off the top of my head at the moment.
There's some magic corn right over here. Watch. Follow me. I'll show you. That invisible corn. Alright, that's it.
You have another trailer, or you just want me to drop this on the ground like this?
Drop the container. I'll come back and get it. There's an empty container down there. I've got other containers over at the other field.
$75, here I come. Man, Stainless already replanted his cornfield.
Oh yeah, he's quick. Yeah, they are, looks like the Seasons folks are adding a lot of interesting details. You know, if you remember, they did a infographic quite a while back about drying of grass. Brake check.
I had to.
So over at LS Mod Company, there is a work in progress topic called Global Company. That is the new Fabric script. That's the new M Company script. That's the new production stuff. And it looks like they are close. Sounds like they're close, just working on the UI elements now. I've seen a couple videos posted in that thread where they had I guess they were demonstrating some stuff that was using that script. It was all in German, so pretty much I just watched some of it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is container 5. 5 and apart. Yeah, I was big into production stuff before Seasons. You know, the regular game kind of got boring, so the production stuff really extended its usefulness. Then Seasons came out, and I kind of lost the need to do production because with Seasons I could pretty much keep myself busy, you know, doing things that needed to be done and everything. We'll drop these off. We'll go get that other one, and then we'll pay Raznik for his service or for his product. Remember, guys, we're running the BGA as a corporate operation. We're pretending that the local establishment, local government, will not let the BGA own any fields. So they want, they require the farmers to supply the biogas plant with its raw material, chaff, and then the biogas plant obviously uses that to then make energy for the community. And as such, the BGA needs to pay the farmers for the product that they collect off the field. So what we are doing is we're paying the farmer $10,000, a flat fee up front, for them to grow the corn.
Yeah, I seen you drop the letter A there, Carmen.
And then we pay $2,500 per container load, per full container load, once we collect the crop. We're going to have five full containers, so that's what, 5, 10, 15, so that's 20, 22, well, 25, so that's $10,000.
Thank goodness our neighbors have an indestructible crop.
12,500 plus this partial load. Partial load, we pay 5 cents per liter, which happens to come out to $2,500 for 50 liters. Hey Haggard, what's up? So before we dump this, we're going to do the math. figure out what we pay him. Alright, so I've got a Google spreadsheet up here. Field 80. We've already paid his $10,000 up front. So we had 5 containers times 2,500, so that's $12.50 like I said. And then 33,032 times 5 cents. So that's $16.51 plus 12,500. So we owe him $14,151. Sadly, we can't transfer that specific amount. We can transfer.
Yeah, you fooled me.
14,200. Go.
Thanks,
Right.
sir.
Funds sent. And we're going to get $10,000 a load. So we're going to earn about $56,000 out of that. And we paid $24,000 for that. So we double our money. Just about double our money in what we have spent out. We're definitely covering our expenses. Let me mark. This one is paid. We had 5 full.
96.
And 1 at 30.32. So we paid 14,200. I'm going to mark that paid because I've got the spreadsheet out that keeps track of all that. So HOF 5, he is not on. So I have to pay him later once he comes online.
Got room for more?
That's it.
Synchronized unloading.
I'd have to give that a 7.5. Off just a little.
Well, let's see if we can do better loading.
I have faith in you.
Just about 45 minutes, Roy.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Pretty darn close. So that's at least a good solid 9.
Hope we do better than the Russian team.
Just consider it practicing for Farm Sim League.
As long as we beat Team Green, Team Corona,
I saw that.
we're gonna need a third. Wonder if
They got a corporate sponsor, for goodness sakes.
wonder if Darren can be our third.
Nobody else signed up.
Not yet.
Yeah, I will if you need.
Of course we
That
need
was
you.
August. I can't remember what day in August that.
I don't remember either. So far away. I think it was early August.
10th is popping in my head. Number 10.
283,000 liters already. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see some belly dump trailers that you could hook up those little pup trailers to. Oh, we're stuck again. There we go. All right, well, we're waiting for him to fill up on this one. We're going to work the bunker a little bit. How you doing, Corp Nut? I didn't say how you doing already. Oh, you're new. That's fine. We welcome all folks. Just enjoying a little multiplayer fun. This is just the big stock standard blade. Hey, Silver Dragon, what's up? Are you referring to a Class 5000, maybe? Well, I decided for this map I was going to go Voltra. So, got the big Voltra S.
Stop.
With duals. Alright, I'll bring you a container. That was one container for that field. We need to keep track. Worried I'll lose count. This will be 2. Man, it must have rained recently because the truck's getting awful muddy. So this is number 2.
Had a spot of lag there.
Let's see.
Yeah, you're driving a harvester and standing in the...
So we'll be able to get this all cleaned up for the end of the stream. I'm not sure I like how the belts work in 19 compared to 17. They don't seem to pick anything up unless you're in them.
How many more fields we got?
2.
You want to take over on the harvester next time, Graham?
Or if you want to run truck. Matter.
I'll take over the harvester on the next one or the last one. It doesn't matter. So you got to change the scene.
You want a cart or run truck, Klein?
I'm fine running truck. Doesn't matter.
It's whatever your viewers want to see, sir. They'll watch what you let them watch, won't they?
9. I don't know if they do. I haven't seen one.
A little pass here. We're done.
So you're almost done there.
Yeah, there's just 2 and some change, right, on this one?
Unloaded 2 full trailers.
Yep, and then whatever he's got in this one.
All right, then I'll start shuttling these things up to 20. Hey, Ohio Bryce, what's up? How's the how's that other map? What is it? What's that other map called? I forget. Gotta go to 20. So we gotta make our way around the mountain.
How's this load going to somebody special? You want me to sit it here or take it with?
Leave it there. Bring up an empty. And I'll dump it. And I'll tabulate out how much I owe. That's it. Multi-map 2019. How's the play? Has the you figured out why you couldn't get in earlier?
Is it 20 next?
Yeah.
Now, is this the Fellsburn edit? It is, right?
Yeah. Was it right after you restarted the map? Maybe the map was just slow to boot up. Yeah, usually when I start the map, I'll go over to the log and I'll just keep an eye on the log. So I have a general idea of how slow or quick it's loading up. Alright, so this field 20. Okay, so that is off one. So it's field 20. So I haven't paid him yet.
Darren,
So
do you want to use GPS or no?
let me send him 10,000.
No.
Oh, he's offline. Well, I guess I'm not paying him yet. Because for some wacky reason,
It should be off.
Farm Sim says you need to be
right
online
back,
for me to send you money. So I'll have to wait for him to come online before I can send him more money. I'll have to write down how much I owe Stainless because he's not online, so I can't send him any cash.
All right, I'm back.
We'll go down here and pick up our containers, unload the one, then head back up there. Let's bring you back up, chat.
Hang on 1 second. How you turn GPS crap?
You want it on or off?
Off. I got dots all over the place.
All right, so you can hit Alt S or hit Control S, and you'll get a little pop-up window, and then you can just where it says Show Lines, just turn it to off. And you might have to readjust your pipe. Hit like hit it a couple times.
All right, catch you later, Bryce.
There it goes.
We had 2 full containers and this one at 21,000.
I think that set for you to hit the 3 key and automatically match speed.
Yeah, it was dodging those trees. Should be all right now.
And I don't know how many liters this thing would take if I filled it all the way full. Or how long it would take to empty. Alright, so we're at 21,440. Pull up our calculator again. It's 21,440. That's 1,072 plus $5,000 because we had 2 loads. So it's $6,072. So it's 2 full and 1 at 2140 for a total of $6,100.
I monkeyed around with my steering settings and I don't like it.
Well, it's back.
Yeah, I haven't found my sweet spot yet. I'm still.
I kept my wheel at 0 dead zone. Actually, no, I might have my wheel at like something like 2% or something, so it's not totally sensitive to where if it's just a little off. So it's gonna
Hang on a second. What's the goofy thing? This thing keeps just like turning sharp one way, then.
harvester is just like full on left or right. Let's see, what was that? Later, Mondo.
Just hang on one second, Raz. I'm gonna pop into my settings real.
Yeah, what's your like steering back speed and sensitivity set at? That's usually. So I'm watching your wheels and they're real slow to respond. So.
Windy road.
Something I don't like is with the steering sensitivity. It's like I'll have it set for a tractor, and then I'll jump in a truck, and it's completely different.
Hey, law dog.
Like how the vehicle responds.
There must have been an autosave.
Much better.
I'm happy they gave us a sensitivity option, but I wish you could set it for each vehicle, I guess.
Let's drop a container over here. Just drop the trailer there.
That's as fast as she'll go. Come on, girl. There it goes.
That's some high-end farming there. You just shot around the tree.
One more round and we'll go up and down.
That's how No Dogs Allowed plays right there.
Aaron might not want to be on a team that's no dogs allowed. He's at 94. Or maybe you
just looked up and seen him.
Oh yeah, you can see him because he's in our tractor.
Go.
You have to cycle back to the container.
There it goes.
It's a little heavy load. Alright, that is running. Run back down here. And let's do a little more compacting and leveling. How's Law Dog doing tonight? That's good to hear. Alrighty.
Don't mind me, I'm just making crop art.
A little abstract work. Or is this your blue period?
Does it look like Texas yet? I'm working on it.
What am I doing? Still have chaff on there. There we go. I was wondering why it wouldn't fold up. Oops, sorry guys. Hit the mic.
I just wanted to get that one for.
I had a feeling you were going for it.
Alright, let's upper roller.
So where are we going? This way?
Down.
Turn, tractor, turn.
Let's flip this thing around.
A little bit of a hill there.
Drive backwards. Do a little reverse drive. Getting a nice smooth ramp so we can continue to back up to the end here. Of course, steering in reverse drive is always a little more difficult because it's opposite. Let's tab around to other folks' stuff.
Oh.
My stuff.
I accidentally turned cruise control off and it started running away.
There we go.
No engine braking. And yeah, that's it.
All right, I'll grab that trailer if you want to get the empty. Whoa, this is a time. This is a big. This field's got a hill to it too. All right. Let's see if we can't get this back to the farm, to the BGA without crashing. One thing that'll help us is we had to turn off traffic. They kept crashing into each other and have major backups. At least we don't have to worry about that. So we do have to worry about tipping the trailer behind us. I just saw that trailer got a little tippy, where our truck is rather stable. Our truck rolls, but that rear trailer...
It's not spit towards me. There it goes. It gets dumb sometimes.
Hey, Richard, what's up? Oh, like that. Trailer down, trailer down.
Did you tip?
Yeah, because the rear trailer took me over.
You need help?
No, I'll make it. Through the magic of Farm Sim. I'll either go flying across the map, or I'll be able to get myself back upright.
All else fails, just smash into it real fast with something else. It usually tips it over. So I jumped a car the other day. I was driving the Dodge Ram pickup truck, that 3500, and I head-on collided with a vehicle. Oh, sorry, Darren.
But no.
It just drove over top of the car and got airborne.
Definitely a good thing we didn't lose material.
I was like, I couldn't make that work if I tried.
Jumped a car, huh?
Yep, just drove like a monster truck. Just drove right over top of it. I had a horse trailer behind me.
You've been waiting, huh? All right, let's dump. There we go. Talk about lag. Not even seeing the heat pop up until really, wow, a long time. It's all good. How's the, have you been so busy you haven't been able to race either?
As soon as we get done this field, you can tell me we've been doing it short.
Do what?
I've been going the short way the whole time, so we have to turn around more.
I don't care. I thought you liked turning, so just went with it.
That would be real racing in 3 weeks?
We're just practicing for team.
Or are you talking about
here.
So
making
the
things the full,
or just making things as difficult as possible.
the full season schedule?
Okay, come on, old girl, you can turn.
Real racing starts in 3 weeks. That's cool.
Full.
How many more containers do you think you'll get out of that one?
Probably at least 2, I'd say.
Shuttle these over to field 11.
There's 2 empties down here.
I'll shuttle these over to field 11. You gonna be running the trucks this season or something else? You need to shoot me a picture of your vehicle. The race car. So let's pull up. We're going to go all the way to the north, field 11. This is a trip that takes a while. This is where it's advantageous to have that the third person basically running the trailers. Okay. Is that the field? No, that's field 5. Okay. Apparently there was a big field of corn that wasn't owned yet. Here we are. This is field 11. Drop our container. Go. Well, busy at work means money, so that's good. Right? Go. Then we'll loop back around to 20. It's the best way to get there. We'll go straight and take the crossroads. Zoom out and we'll just ride around like this. There's a strip mine down through there. Get a little glances of it through the trees. All right, catch you later, Richard. Curvy roads. Curvy roads.
You would have made Burt Reynolds proud there.
I like that. Did that nice 2-wheel turn.
Oh, almost roller. You can take this field over here, or this road over here to your left. Take that up to field 11 pretty quick.
Up past the water tower and take a left.
Yeah. Your immersion.
If you want to put that one on the trailer climb, there's a full one over there, and I'll just switch trailers here.
Yeah, I get it. I was gonna unload this one so you could get it quicker.
Okay, that works either way.
Gotta keep the money makers running.
I only can pull up this hill at 4 miles an hour, Darren. say probably on the way down. Might make it to the end here. Come on, turn, girl.
You're breaking genetics immersion.
A lot of work for 2%.
Man, this thing does not want to turn up on these hills at all.
It's a heavy load.
Oh, am I breaking his immersion? Sorry.
Oh, you're breaking his immersion by playing unrealistically.
Yeah, I was kind of weirded out running over crops, not killing them.
It's a new kind of crop from Monsanto.
When this thing picks it up, it gets a little front bite.
Now we're going to go for that OCD corn that doesn't bother me one bit.
Alrighty, I'll follow you there.
Darren just drives over it if he can. That's what he always did on South Mountain. Uh-oh.
You gonna tip it again?
No, I was loading one container and unloading the other container at the same time. Which I'm sure would have resulted in a container explosion.
Unstoppable force versus immovable object.
Yeah.
One of those situations.
Since all these movies are all about superheroes and comic books nowadays, I'm wondering when we're going to have a Superman versus Godzilla.
Oh, I'm sure somebody will come up with something.
Godzilla versus Predator.
I'd rather see Catwoman against Superwoman.
I haven't really been watching movies much. I've been just disappointed the last couple of times I went.
Well, we've already had Predator versus Alien, right? We need to cash in on the superhero craze.
So we need Farm Sim the movie.
Oh, Farm Sim the movie?
Well, it ain't gonna be from us. I don't think we'll be too happy with the critic.
Who are we going to get to cast, Darren? Maybe Keanu Reeves. And when he's driving the truck, you might forget he's not in speed.
I see Darren more of a Robert Duvall kind of.
Yeah, without the politics.
Robert Toupee? Is that what you're saying?
Duvall.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor if he would just keep his mouth shut when he's not acting.
Yep. That's all actors and actresses. It's like, just be quiet. Nobody wants to hear what you really have to say. Just read the line. Alright, I'm struggling up this hill, so... There we go.
Genetics says Nick Cage needs to be Raznick.
I don't know.
Let's hope you don't get the urge to take someone's face off. Isn't that right?
Face off, yeah. Him and John Travolta. I don't know, we may need one more container. It's gonna be close. I'm at 92. We got a strip and a half left.
Alright, I'll bring him on.
Just bring the truck and offload them. Oh, come on, turn.
We'll go to the outside so you can make it.
This thing gets heavy when it gets full.
There we go.
And stop. Oh, a little bit more.
You sure it's saying 100 for me?
Oh, it's just... There you go. Now it's on.
Alright, I'm on my way.
You just bring in the truck?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop you. Well, I gotta drop you two. One to fill up and one to take the empty up to the field 11.
Because if your truck's empty, you could just follow next to Darren and I can run up there with the empty. So you gotta go offload anyways, right?
Cutting corners. It's the name of the game. There, let's catch the layer.
Just drop me the empty trailer. I'll run with it, and then you can just offload them. Truck's getting a little dirty there. Wow.
It is. It's rained recently. The field's kind of muddy. Go.
So we've got the one DLC. Let's theorize. What does everybody think the next thing is going to be? DLC or expansion?
Loss.
Do you think it'll be a they did with the Platinum Edition? Add a little something.
Well, according to the experts, the expansion would be expected a year after initial release time.
That's only 7 months from now.
Right. But FarmCon is in June. Right?
Makes sense. Yep.
FarmCon's going to be at Kloss. The time that it's the Mark DuPont. He says the mod contest. When's that end? I forget.
I can't remember. We were talking about it the other night, but I don't remember we were talking about when it ended.
Is it in June? Around FarmCon? Usually June, W. So I guess the mod contest is going to be next. That'll be fun and exciting. How is Russia over there?
Yeah, curious to see what we get.
How's the Russian farming? I saw a tragedy. Somehow one of your trucks found their way into the water. Tragedy happened. Stuck. Both trucks. That's what happens when you try to jump them. Alright, so that was 3. That was only 3 containers and a part.
No, there's more than that.
5 and a part.
5 and a part, yep.
So 5 field 20. So 5 full. And then 1 at 6108. Okay, so
We run truck this time, Klein?
plus it's fine. 25, 5,000, 10,000.
Start, and then when you get over here, I'll take over.
1250. So 2,500 times 5 plus 305. It's 12.
You got me involved
8.
in this, Raznik, now, so you just stay there and get
800.
sideswiped, all right? And be happy about it.
All right, so I can't send him money because he's not online.
Like how he blames me.
All right, on my way back.
I think here in a couple months we should have another challenge. be fun.
Oh, you know. Think if this guy who's making Emerald Coast ever actually finishes, maybe we could do a challenge on Emerald Coast.
He's busy doing pedicures now. He missed his dinner.
What? He's painting toes. Doing pedicures on dogs? Mark, we're running the BGA as a commercial operation. So what we've got going on here on the map is we've got 7 farmers, and we're running the Southern BGA. And government regulations dictate that the BGA is not allowed to own farmland.
Just want to go straight, Darren? I'll tuck him behind you.
So we have to contract out
Straight
with
to the other side if you want.
With the farmers for chaff to feed our bunkers to then power the BGA. Exactly. So we're running the local biogas power plant. We enter into contracts with farmers at a rate of, we give them 10 grand up front when they sign the contract, and that's to help them buy seed, fertilizer, and whatnot. Then we
let's just get this little nosebleed over here.
Then we pay them $2,500
all the way over to the other side
per full trailer load. And then for the partials, we pay them 5 cents a liter. And then on the hard economy, basically make about $10,000 a truckload. So
this is Allen's field, right? Yeah.
Usually I'm more than double the money.
Well, Alan better start making love to that chainsaw.
Or you're going to come over here and cut it for him?
Make sure I wouldn't hurt his crop here.
He's got quite the operation going on over here. Chickens, sheep. More sheep.
Alright, FK, if you want to...
Horses. Oh my gosh. He's going to be rolling into the money.
Full.
I'll come and get it.
Grab them, alright.
This map had 2 BGAs on it, but for some reason the second one doesn't want to work. Doesn't want to work consistently. So That didn't work out so well. But I dreamt up this idea with the hopes of basically figuring out ways to encourage folks to work together. Man,
That's all right.
Is that
you can't
going
even
on?
see it through the.
Nearly made me scrape some dirt off my truck. All right, Mark, check you later. We'll be on for about another 15 minutes. Probably about the time we finish the field. Think we'll be able to finish this field in 15 minutes?
Be close.
No. On the engine brake. And I guess I'll have to come on tomorrow to compact and blanket that load, that bunker. So what maps are everybody playing? Well, Mark's playing Berry Village. If you haven't checked out his channel, I encourage you to go check it out. See if I can't maybe pull up a link to his channel real quick. Encourage you to go check him out. Him and another guy, Kerbo, is doing a really great multiplayer series over on a map called Berry Village. It's a Russian affair. But a multiplayer, start from scratch. Zero money, pickup truck, chainsaw. Three weeks. As much money as possible. Without horses. Or pigs. No autoload trailers. No scorpions. Hey, Nostalgic, what's up?
Sounds something like something we could do.
Oh, long hours. It's no good. The long hours means good pay, right? 27.
Is that 100? It looks like 100 to me.
I'm just gonna switch.
Give me another little shot. There we go.
Man, these things do not like to pull.
Realistic weights. 50,000 liters is heavy.
Yeah, I hate multiplayer where it doesn't display the weight correctly. Because like in single player, you know how it's got like the tonnage down there.
Oh, yeah.
Sheep farm over here.
Oh, Alan's gonna be rolling in the dough. He's on a lot. Maybe we'll make that the May challenge. Emerald Coast grind.
He's got greenhouses over here.
No, he's rolling in the dough.
I don't know. You think the map will be ready by then?
I don't know. Starting to wonder if it's vaporware. Hoping in September we can have a another challenge on a map with some type of willow in the name.
The only thing with doing a race to money is it'll just be logging.
Oh, maybe we need to race to something else.
You could have did me a favor and ran that corn stalker.
I can't destroy his crop. Maybe race to a certain number of animals. 300 cows, 900 pigs, 1,400 sheep, 10,000 chickens.
You know what we can do? We can just do somehow you get points for consecutive land purchases. So for each piece of land that touches each other, you get points. At the end of it. whoever has the most pieces of land kind of attached to the main farm.
Maybe we could count on the map author to dictate the terms.
Yeah. I'm sure he might have something.
Every floating object you find, you get 1,000 points. Cool.
This truck's a little sketchy. I feel like it wants to tip. You said it.
Truck rolls side to side. Now the trailer behind you. Watch the mirrors. We look at it. It's tippy.
Do I need to bring any of these empties back, Clint?
One might be useful. Race to crop storage. These greenhouses are magic. Put them on a map. Next thing you know, there's like 50 all over the place. Massive greenhouse farms. Wondered if the BGA can't own any farmland, maybe it can buy an empty plot where an old farmer just destroyed all his buildings. Maybe I could put down 10 greenhouses.
Make it so it takes digestate instead of poop.
Make it so, yeah. All the existing greenhouses no longer take anything that I can't offer. You want your greenhouses? I'll sell you digestate. I'm thinking we can do it with the 2 containers we've got up here now.
I'm bringing the truck and the empty IT, so I'm en route back.
This one will be full by the time we get here. So what we found when we ran this field last time is the person running the truck. It's about all they could do to get down there, unload, and get back before we had 2 containers full. Emerald Coast, where it's only poplar, sugarcane, and cotton.
overlogging. I don't think I ever want to do that again.
Broke you.
I say, if I'm okay staying out by Wednesday, we should just do it on Mercury Farm.
Well, you know what we could do? We could bundle up Bellsburn and name it Emerald Coast and release it. Isn't that what somebody did for some supposed map?
April Fool's Day.
Yeah, yeah. I got like 5 Facebook messages about that map being released. First one, I was like, oh, really? So I went over there, and it said, you know, link below. So there's nothing below, so there's like 7 comments. So I click on the comments. It's like, there's no link. Like, this isn't real. And I got 3 more messages that day. Look, this guy released this map. Are you going to do a video on it? No. No link. Well,
I got a trailer ready to.
Yeah, I think somebody's just got to tell Will all his townhouses in there have enough potted plants on the porches. Just set that thing up and release it already.
trying to find the right spot to put that old guy that's always sitting on the bench looking up in the sky. He's gonna put that in there. He's gonna name it Darren.
He's probably readjusting the Dollar General store so it looks nice. So I
Adjusting the prices on the Cokes and the Monster drinks.
There's nothing nice looking about a Dollar General store. I swear those things are like the flu. They're just everywhere.
It looks nice in your rearview mirror.
So many of them. Like where I live, there's one, and then 5 miles down the highway, there's another one, and then 5 miles down the highway, there's another one. And I'm like, how many Dollar General stores do we have?
I give you, there are a lot in Tennessee. Isn't that where they came from?
I think so. And then I go to like these county commission meetings, and I'm like, hey, can we put a kibosh on fast food restaurants? I think we have enough. Oh, that's tax revenue. I'm like, oh, okay.
Will says he's actually been changing all the individual LEDs on the streetlights. Just to make sure they're not all the same, uniformity likeness. There's no two streetlights have the same, output. Some have to be a little more yellow.
There's a couple that have to flicker.
And a couple have to flicker. Maybe one comes on during the daylight because it's just completely screwed up. One's got a tree right next to it, so it never actually turns off.
Oh, good grief. Well, we got to fast forward 6 hours, and we're not even going to see dark.
So it's called ambulance. All right, that's it. Took care of those corn stalks for you.
Once I empty these, I'll come grab that empty.
So is that 4?
This is 4 right here, yeah. I unloaded 2. I got 2 full ones here, and then whatever you got. So 4 and some change. I don't know what you got in that.
Oh, I got it wrong. It's ambulance. I don't know. I thought it was called a wambulance. Oh, we're 10 minutes over at work. I thought Roy was gotten off the server. Guess not. Hey, Doughboy. Yeah, well, we're just about done. It is a little late. Ran a little over. Are you getting things put back together? Oh, okay. Yep. We are on, but we won't be for long. So thanks for dropping by. But when you get it back working together, we've got we definitely have. It definitely get you in multiplayer. Got all kinds of multiplayer options nowadays. Alright, so we need to figure up how much we owe here. We got ourselves, so we have 4 full loads, so that's $10,000, and we've got 23,738.05. It's 1186 plus 10,000. So that is $11,200. Let's put that in there. Field 11. 4 full. 1 at 23,738. So that is $11,200. So I'll have to pay him when he gets on. So Oh, we got a lot to pay out. Let's see what we got to pay out so far. So we got to pay out $50,000 almost for all the work we did today.
You end up with this time?
In this bunker, about to dump. Looks like I need to pay out 50 grand to folks.
Why is that?
Just because they're not on, so I couldn't pay them now.
Oh, I got you.
Pending payment. So 883,000. All right, guys. So that's going to do us for the night. Well, thank you for coming out and watching. We're going to probably be doing Old Streams Farm tomorrow. Put a couple more mods in for building.
I'm trying to think of a way we can use that Anderson.
We're gonna fill out the old put some more buildings down at the farm and then get back to work. Realized the other night that I forgot to put down some greenhouses. Got some other buildings to put down. Such. Until next time.
So
happy farming.
Stevie's heating plant.